So, let's have a look. What can we still be doing? I mean, we could go to the forbidden zone. I don't really want to know if I could start it. And where's that located? I think that's just up at the top, if I remember. Yep. So I could fast travel to a loading station and walk there. And hopefully there won't be a load of enemies just in this random spot. No, in my luck there will be. Yep. These damn lobotomites. Someone just did a number on me. Don't know what I was hit by. Oh, it's him. He somehow punched me through the truck. Yeah, he punched me through the truck. Dirty lobotomite. So yeah, I came down here in a recording that I didn't make a video out of because it just was not. I was not happy with it, and there wasn't a whole lot down here that I noticed. Just seems to be like a jumping off point, really, to another area. I'm gonna put that thing on to heal. I've still got my hat on apparently, even though I know I haven't. So yeah, I came down from up here. I was at this disposal unit thing, and I walked from the think tank over to you. So, if we go that way, and then go up to the Forbidden Zone, we can check it out. There's that place there as well that we saw from the Cazador place, but I don't think we're going to go to it today. Let's go and check out this Forbidden Zone. It's very slow, this health regeneration. Oh hey, Roboscorpions just appeared.
You won't escape me.
They come in, I think.
Where the hell did it come from?
Or they're attempted to come get me.
You won't escape me. You're no match for...
Uh-oh. Here he comes. I'm gonna have to boost my health up with a Stimpack thing as well. The slow down voice always cracks me up.
Activating special attack, Scorpion! Attack!
Try not to get hit by the stingers. No match for science. But you're no match for my club. Heal me fast. Yeah, son of a Robo-Scorpion further down as well. Breaking the law. Can we get up there? Yeah. Nope. Kind of. Boy, oh boy, is my health regen slow right now. See the gecko steak. Take a stim pack. Because it's going to take forever to recharge my health using this hat thing I'm wearing. Mysterious cave. I don't think that's where I want to go. It was weird, they said there was enemies there for a second, but now they're not there. Some Robo-Scorpions ahead. And they just spotted me. Some layer action on them. Actually, all that ammo I left behind in a Cazador place would be really useful for my layer now. Let's throw a couple of these out onto these guys instead of hanging out back.
My Robo-Scorpions will soon conquer the crater!
This
Beats just said this is a big place.
So it's hard to conquer everything.
I took a load of damage doing that. A lot more than needed to be taken. Great, there's one behind me. This layer is great. It's like probably one of the best weapons I've come across. I definitely should go and pick up all that ammo from the Cazador lab though, when I get the opportunity. Everything seems fine on it, so I think we're good. Did that Robo-Scorpion retreat all the way down there? We do have a gate into that tunnel. Let me get the right part. Because it'd be nice if we can just stun him. There we go. And now he's trapped. The Cazadors were worth more experience than these bloody rogue scorpions were. So this must be into the Forbidden Zone. It's very forbidden. I do want to see this tunnel real quick. I'm not doing too good for health though at the moment. I should charge up my health a little bit. I'm curious about my map actually. I feel like I'm gonna have found all the places pretty soon. Yeah. Yeah, because it looks like they're pretty well laid out. Like, they have the dots there showing you that there's something there already. With one or two other places in between. I think I'm going to end up finding every place on this map. Let's check out this tunnel. And there's a turret in here. Let's get the sonic emitter out to deal with this thing. It's an overclocked turret. There's a bathroom here I can just sneak into apparently. Nothing in here though. There's loads of duct tape if I needed duct tape, and a plunger. Otherwise there's not much else. There's a sink. Turret takes some abuse. Unlike those other turrets in side Lab X8. Interesting. Looks like we're going down. Probably put my... There we go. Put my Pip-Boy light on. Let's go deeper. This is where we're going to find, like, the Robo-Scorpion Master or something. I don't like his setup. Got a layer though. That's pretty important. I'm coming across quite a few of the. I am coming across quite a few bundles of bottle caps. 9mm. It's no good to me. I don't think I've got any 9mm guns currently. Takes pulse grenades. Microfusion cells, we'll take all those. I think that's it. Huh. I was expecting there to be death. Well, I was expecting some enemies to come along. Oh, great. We've got some more Robo Scorpions in place of them old ones. Yeah, rock.
Do not approach the pylons. Pylons are the glowing things. Also, do not approach a fallen pylon. If you see a fallen pylon, call security.
Here we go. Although I took so much damage doing that. I should just really run up and just attack them with the satellite. Oh. Right, let's get that satellite out. The antenna, I mean. Let's get Stim back on the go. Plus 10 to melee weapons.
Robo Scorpion, attack!
Yeah, you can hit me. Serpentine. Oh, I'm an idiot. Let's stand right next to the exploding Robo Scorpion. 10 out of 10. Is there anything beyond this way? It's like a crazy canyon with loads of red crystals. Probably more Robo Scorpions as well. Okay. Let's get ready to go inside. Open door to X-42 Robo Warfare Facility.
Attention visitors! Combat experiment in progress. Please put on your goggles and take your rad. You can't avoid. The X-42 giant Robo Scorpion is alive! Awaken my pet! Initiate your search and destroy protocol in the name of all that is glorious!
That's all I need, a giant Robo Scorpion. I don't think I'm going to be able to take it on with this. I'm going to have to... I don't know. It said destroy or disable.
I'm certain of it.
Drone control terminal. X-42 giant Robo Scorpion test log. Satinite armor plating on a giant Robo Scorpion has exceeded expectations mostly. While it's virtually impervious to small arms fire, the sonic emitter that Parsons brought in managed to fry several of the prototype's subsystems. We'll have to take a look into improved EMP shielding for the next prototype. On a more positive note, the prototype's new atomic laser is performing admirably. Some residual radiation is left behind after the weapon discharges, and it may be necessary to requisition more radiation suits and meds as a precaution. The constant improvements to the giant Robo Scorpion have rendered the protection models we've been using as hostile communist forces largely ineffective. At this stage, they're little more than distractions. Activate target drones.
Oh, it looks like the target drones got activated and... Oh, how cute! They're engaging the X-42 giant Robo Scorpion. Let's see the shrapnel fly.
Here they go. That is a one massive Robo Scorpion.
This is a pre-recorded attack message indicating my desire to commit violence. Crush them with your pincers!
Well, while they're busy doing that, I'll go ahead and start looting. Ooh, bottle caps. Oh, duffel bag. Got all this good stuff in here, except for the plungers. Whoops, didn't mean to take the clipboards.
This is a pre-recorded attack message indicating my desire to commit violence on you.
Just picking up any healing items I see. I'm gonna need them.
X-42, attack! X-42, attack! In the name of Mobius!
Power regulation terminal. The new atomic laser is putting an incredible strain on the giant Robo Scorpion's generator. Damn thing shut down right in the middle of weapons testing last week. I pushed for reducing the laser's output by 25%. Instead, they slapped a backup generator onto the Scorpion. Dangerous, if you ask me. The systems weren't designed to handle the power from two systems at once. And if some rookie tech fires up the backup generator too early, well... Let's activate the backup generator like a rookie. Yes. It's actually taken quite a lot of damage, that Scorpion. I'm gonna have to look for some more ways to attack it though. Has it killed all my drones? Here come the drones. Run! Run! Run!
This is a pre-recorded. You can't avoid the deadly laser sting of Dr. Mobius!
That hurt a lot. That hurt a whole lot. Got some major rads as well. We're gonna get rad away. That sucked. Got to start with my limbs as well. My poor crippled arms. I could have taken a Hydra actually. Or a Fix or whatever it was. Actually, what's my red level at? Okay. So it did go up pretty high. Got probably some throwing axes. Throw those at it.
An intruder is here. I'm certain of it.
Just gonna take all these bottle caps. Right away. Some Red X as well. Magnum rounds. More bottle caps. I suppose this is why you need a stealth suit. Maybe. If I had to guess. Yeah, just for a laugh. I got a critical strike. Uh-oh. He's turning around.
An intruder is here. I'm certain of it. An intruder is here. I'm certain of it.
And I missed with that one. It was worth a try. So where's the next staircase?
An intruder is here. I'm certain of it.
I want it to turn around.
An intruder is here. I'm certain of it. An intruder is here. I'm certain of it.
What is he doing?
An intruder is here. I'm certain of it.
These stairwells aren't great. You just keep looking that way. Like a good Robo-Scorpion. That's right. You look at where those drones were. I see another computer terminal up ahead. Take all that. And all that. All of it. Be sneaky. What is this? A security turret? You know what? I just realised, why not just use my missile launcher? There is a stealth boy in there I could use, but... Science skill of 50 to hack the turrets. My character never paid attention in science. So I can't use these turrets. How can I get in here? I'm detected. Can I jump through the window, maybe? Well, this is a predicament. Run! It's because he's not really paying attention to me. Emergency shutdown terminal. Well, I guess let's use the missile launcher, because I've got the feeling a lot of this other stuff is going to be stuff I can't interact with because my science skill is too low. But we've done a lot of damage to it already using the drones and the backup generator. Did he notice me? Just his tail. Holy balls.
You
thing's gonna keep telling me I can't escape his deadly laser sting. Let's use some Radaway.
Go back to patrol, you piece of junk!
He's looking for me. Oh no, he's not. He's looking the wrong way.
Go back to patrol, you piece of junk! Attack routines loading! X-42, attack in the name of Mobius! What? Are you a salesman? Go away! There's no access to the dome. It is forbidden! And locked. I desire to commit violence on you.
I'm apparently not allowed in there. Got a sneak attack on him.
There's our victim. Crush them with your pincers.
That was a bad idea. Man, I wish I had Mysterious Stranger right now.
X-42, attack in the name of Mobius.
I want to kill it with a slow-mo from VATS. Oh well. It's dead. It's just a nuclear explosion. So now I need to go around collecting everything again. There's so much stuff here. So much good stuff. Move along. Well, I'm gonna collect up everything that I collected up last time, and then I'll meet you guys at where we need to go, which I assume is the door that we went to earlier. Just gonna have a look at his tail. What have you got on you? You got a layer. Some energy cells. One of those. Nothing really too valuable to me. Some overcharged energy cells and microfusion cells, but otherwise nothing too special. Like all the drones have just all gone back into place, like nothing happened. You must feel accomplished that the giant Roboscorpion died to their hands. Oh yeah, I found a holotape here which had Roboscorpion samples on it, which I can use for the Sonic emitter apparently. Door to the Forbidden Zone Dome. This is like the sink. I mean, the think tank. There's a Robo Brain up there. Dr. Mobius' glove. Where'd he go? Come back here.
I do so love integers. Oh, hello there. You are there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing, you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. Such a nice brain, young, very bright. Little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus nicely.
Is that better?
Depth perception is a problem with this old monitor of mine. Went black a while ago. That's old age for you. Should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. It's just that the right eye would see the wrong things. The flying tortoises were the worst. Would you care for a mentat?
Thanks?
I love mentats. Delicious and smarty. I have all sorts of amazingly science-terrific thoughts and ideas when those chalky tablets are zipping through my biogel. I forget them all not long after, though, especially with the data constipating my memory core. Afraid binary streams might shoot out my chassis. Had to start using the dome floor and walls here to inscribe equations, although I've somewhat lost track of where they start and end.
You aren't exactly what I was expecting.
Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I.
Why did you steal my brain?
Oh, a variety of reasons. You're something of a homily. Anomaly? You're really quite special, and not in the cranially challenged way. You see, you are the most successful brain extraction experiment ever performed here at Big Mountain. A victim of your own success, as it were. If you were to go back with what your brain knows about the procedure, well, your brain could be popped back in and you could walk right out of here. Can't have brains moving around of their own volition.
Why is that a problem?
I'm not sure, except that I'm sure there's a very good reason for it. I have very good reasons for almost everything I do. Even if I forget them occasionally. Although I feel this one is especially important. Oh well.
I was curious about some things.
Oh, curiosity. I experience that less now that I know everything. Oh, maybe it was when I found out some unpleasant answers.
Not got enough repair to repair him. You don't seem aggressive. Why broadcast threats to the think tank?
Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho when I sent that. Had to work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when I am. Then, watch out! So many chems, such varieties. Whenever I take mentats, I can feel my entire chassis breathe like a big spherical lung. As for the Psycho, sometimes get the chem dispositories in my tank all switched up. Go in the wrong tube. Still, served its purpose. I find things curious as well. Go on.
can you tell me about your Robo-Scorpions?
Well, every scientist needs an army. Mine came to me after these rather large scorpions kept coming in from the desert, like poisonous frosting. How scary, I thought, but they had survived when nothing else had. Perfect candidates for improvement as a reward for their tenacity. Then I thought, what if they shot energy bolts and acted as walking eyes and data-drained computers and acted as bullhorns? Then I made them bigger. Then I thought about custard. I do so love custard. Or was it mustard? Mustard custard. I miss sugars and salts.
Wait, sounds like you built the Robo-Scorpions? Issue threats to keep the think tank occupied?
Did I? Maybe I did. Can't have them leaving. Some reason for it. Ethics or, conscience? You and your brain are quite alike. I'm sure it knows the raisins better than I do.
Everything you've told me doesn't add up. Your plan, even your name, Mobius.
Dr. Mobius. Rather catchy, isn't it? It's my name, and my new name overwrote the old one. This name's as real as you or I, although I believe your brain expressed similar incredulity at the nature of such an appellation. Someone's been watching too many old-world science fiction movies, it said. I believe it meant me. I must admit I have a vulnerability for holotape fantasies of planets and robots and all that is forbidden. As for the name I was born with, like the think tank, we were all reprogrammed to forget them, take on new names. It enforces the recursion loop in our perception programming.
My science skill is terrible. So you reprogrammed yourself?
I believe I did, and with good reason. Who am I to be trusted with such things?
It's too my repair skills not like up there. Like one more level and it'd actually be up there because I could put it up there. And even if I were to come out with this conversation, I could only boost it by 10 if I've got anything that will boost it. Well, I don't know if there's any other option for me to say. Oh, I can ask him for my brain back. I need my brain back.
Do you? You seem fine without it. And does it even want to go back with you? Maybe you should ask it. It's quite independent, has all manner of opinions. Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine. If not, well, you should respect its wishes.
I was curious about some things.
Yes, this is getting interesting. You are just filled with these little slices of curiosity, aren't you?
So I can repair him still if I level up, so I might actually not kill him and try to come back and repair him. Time for me to go. Goodbye.
Indeed. The goodbye part of our little chat, then. Goodbye. Please mind the equations on the floor.
See, he didn't seem like such a bad guy.
Vintages.
It is you. Actually. Oh. Ooh, I can go around into all his rooms, steal all his things, all his caps. Scientist scrubs. I will take that Stimpack. Look at all the Mentats in here. He really does love his Mentats. He has got a lot of Mentats. He's got a lot of toasters as well, it seems. It's got a layer, an ammunition box. Ooh, a lot of microfusion cells. I mean, this is probably a good place for me to come back to if you need some more ammo. Found some more combat armor. That'll keep me in business for a bit longer.
I'm running out of floor space for my calculations.
Let's go and talk to our brain.
Well, well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been, Crawling through pits of radioactive muck again?
Are you my brain?
Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we? Would you like a cookie?
Why are you such a dick? Wait, there's no need to be sarcastic. Meeting your own brain is a slightly odd event.
Yes, well, believe me, the opposite is equally true. Good lord, have you bathed at all since they pulled me out of you?
Yes, because running around a crater full of bizarre science experiments, hygiene is a top priority.
Well, I see sarcasm hasn't eluded you. Fine, perhaps now isn't the best time, but it's the principle of the thing.
Why are you such a dick?
Well, that's a fine how do you do. Me, quote, dick, unquote, as if I'm the one responsible for the way you carry on gadding about the wastes. I'm not the one that makes us clamber around Technus-infested ancient vaults or go charging off to New Vegas on missions of ill-conceived revenge. And have we forgotten who got us shot in the head and buried in a shallow grave? Do you think I enjoyed that little moment?
Oh, come on, that stuff's fun.
Fun? Fun? Is tetanus fun? Is rickets? What about sepsis, huh? Enjoy that, do we? The things you do with our body are suicidally dangerous, and if you could silence your glandular impulses, you would hear me screaming at you!
How the hell did Rowies get a hold of my brain?
After the think tank extracted me from your skull, they fell to bickering amongst themselves. I'm sad to say we were quite forgotten about. Dr. Mobius saw an opportunity to gain some leverage and had me spirited away to his dome.
How did he manage that?
I don't know. I'm afraid the trauma of our separation rendered me quite insensate. I didn't come around until I was safely ensconced in this tank. I'm quite sure whatever he did was highly scientific, though.
That seems like a pretty unlikely coincidence.
Hardly. Dr. Mobius keeps a close optical sensor on the goings-on at the think tank. As soon as he saw the opportunity, he took it.
Well, that answers that. On to something else.
Well, as long as your curiosity is satisfied.
Don't you want to be reunited? I thought you'd be happy to get back into my head.
I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing. Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and biological functions. Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you.
Too bad I've got arms, you don't. You're coming with me. Never mind, I don't. What about the good things? But what about the good things? What about a cool breeze on your cheek? The smell of food? Love?
Overrated biological feedback. Believe me, you only feel that way because you've got all that meat. Oozing hormones.
Meat. Isn't it just as true that you only feel this way because you're lacking those hormones? It's a speech check, so maybe I should take that. So what, you'd rather just stay here? Never leaving that tank? Whatever that stuff is? Well, if you like being stuck in there so much, maybe I'll just leave you. Yeah, let's go with speech check because it's speech check. Isn't it just as true that you only feel this way because you're lacking those hormones?
I suppose you're right. That does call certain assumptions into question, doesn't it?
Yeah, bet you didn't think of that, huh?
Yes, all right, bravo. You've come up with something I neglected to consider. There'll be no living with you now. So, what do we do about this?
I think we have to trust each other and acknowledge that we aren't complete if we're separated.
I suppose there might be some advantage to that, yes. There's a chance that the reintegration would create some improved synergy between us.
Maybe I have been a little unfair. If you want to stay here, I'll let you. Yeah, so what do you say, Brain? Join me for some more wild adventures?
Well, I suppose you've convinced me well enough. I'll rejoin your body if that's your final decision. Unfortunately, before we get to that stage of the proceedings, we have a problem. Even if I could settle myself back in your skull and reconnect all those pesky nerve endings, Dr. Mobius doesn't have the tools here. We would have to make use of Dr. Klein's lab, and I rather doubt the brains are inclined to share.
Why? They promised to put us back together once I did what they wanted.
And you believe them? Really? I know you were recently deprived of my fabulous advice, but... Really? Once I'm delivered into their clutches, they'll find a way past the radar fence and the whole Mojave will be their playground. And that is assuming, of course, that one of them doesn't take a fancy to our body and decide to slip his own brain into it instead.
You're a part of me. I know you don't want to let that happen any more than I do.
Well, I suppose I do miss those endorphin rushes when we save the day. All right, what's the plan?
What is the logic in this one? I'll handle the brains. You stay here. You'll be more useful outside my head.
That arrangement suits me fine. Do try not to get too many holes drilled in your head, will you? I may want to drop by for sentimental reasons. Right then, you'd best be off, hadn't you? The think tank will be waiting. No, don't worry about me. When you're gone, I'll flush myself over to the sink. It's amazing how far you can get in this place with a good flush. I'll keep myself hidden in the ductwork. Klein won't suspect I'm inside the dome, so he won't know the pacification field no longer works on us. I can also upgrade the sink's autodock with the procedures to reinstall your heart and spine, assuming you want all that flesh and gristle back. With any luck, I'll see you in the sink when this is all over.
And he's gone. Use a sync autodock to retrieve your original heart and your original spine. Well, Dr. Mobius, it's been a pleasure.
Oh, I see you and your brain reached a compromise. How pleasant.
I hypothesize after the indignant frequencies my receptors had recepted, such a partnership-based conclusion would be low on the likely scale.
My brain told me the think tank needs to be stopped. Can you help?
If I recall, I had a plan that was working, whatever it was. I don't think it reached fruition. I would recall fruit if it had happened. I wasn't trying to kill them, just keep them out of trouble. What was that plan? Blast. I probably wrote it down on the floor somewhere.
What was the plan you had?
Something ingenious and needlessly complicated, I expect. I may have already told you and forgotten it. I forgot I had forgotten pencils until one day I found one. Spent days studying its purpose before my memory circuit kicked in. Felt quite silly.
Anything I could do to stop them that doesn't require violence?
Well, you could try and appeal to their humanity. That's a tired cliche. And really, when they were humans, they weren't very good humans.
Any suggestions on how I could change their minds?
Well, there's many things they have forgotten, sitting in their bowls. Friendship, the thrill of discovery, love, masturbation, the usual. Much like your brain, I am certain there is something you can spark within each of them. Memories, hormones. A wise man once said, "The eyes do more than see. Make them see, if you can. Or, if not, you can always make them succumb to fear." It certainly worked for me, for a time. Then you came along, and bravery and/or desperation trumped that little idea. Back to the drawing board, I suppose. Or is this the end? Hard to tell.
I'd really, really like to kill them. Scare them. How?
Oh, tell them I'm still alive. We had a nice chat, and we agree on a few things. That's true, isn't it? Or you could kill me and lie about it. Either way, it would be interesting. And if you are partial to lying and deception, well, you could tell them a ludicrous lie. The more over the top, the better. That's my experience. They're more than a little gullible. Better make it convincing, though, or it'll be the dissection table and vivisectors for you. And if you speak of me, please try and make me look good. I am Dr. Mobius, after all, not some lab assistant teacher's aide.
I can still have the option to repair him, which is good. Can I have a mentat?
Why, of course you can. I am well versed in the science of sharing. Well, when not chemmed out of my sphere.
I think I'm going to kill you after all. No. Time for me to go. Goodbye.
Indeed.
So, when I get the opportunity, I will actually come back and repair him. We're pretty close to a level up. So, I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. It's gone on quite a while. And I think it's time to call it. So, I'm going to go outside, and we'll get ready for when we go to the think tank next time. Well, guys, thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. I will see you again soon for another episode of Fallout New Vegas, where we go to the think tank and find out if we can make the brains fear us and Dr. Mobius once again. See you next time, guys.